We welcome into the arena the first competitor in the Horseport Ireland 6-year-old class. This is Tracy Walsh, goes with Ballynlilky Fusion Exchange. This 6-year-old Palomino, owned by John and Barbara Walsh. The combination were second in the 5 and 6-year-old championship at the Bannow and Rathangan show in July. Our course designer this evening here at the FEI Nations Cup Royal Dublin Society Dublin Horse Show is John Doyle. Length of course 515 metres, time allowed 89 seconds, time limit 178 seconds. In the event of equality of faults, there will be a jump off against the clock. Fred won the individual silver medal for the second year in a row. And then last Friday night at the FEI Jumping World Championships in Herning in Denmark, Team Ireland secured qualification for the 2024 Paris Olympics. The team of Dennis Lynch, Bertram Allen, Cian O'Connor and Daniel Coyle means that Ireland will be represented at Paris 2024 in the stunning and beautiful venue that is Versailles, where the equestrian competition will take place. And it was a day of Irish sporting and equestrian history in Herning when at the FEI Para Dressage World Championships, Ireland's Michael Murphy and Clever Boy scored 74.143% to win a first ever world individual bronze medal. He also won a second individual bronze medal, scoring 78.387% in the freestyle to music class. So unprecedented success for the Irish over the last few weeks on the international circuit. Congratulations to all of the Irish riders for the excellence they have displayed and to their trainers as well. So joining us now, having returned from the warm-up arena, is Gemma Phelan. She goes with Dan Gallivan's gelding Lisdara Clooney. This combination were second in the Horseport Ireland Studbook 6-year-old final class in Maryville in County Cork. A clear round in 80.01 there for Gemma Phelan, Lisdara Clooney. So that's our first clear round in this Horseport Ireland 6-year-old class. In the arena now, this is number 4, Serena van der Berghoeve Z. This one written by Wesley Ryan. A clear round at 82.01 for Wesley Ryan and Serena van der Berghoeve Z. That guarantees us a jump off in this Horse Sport Ireland 6-year-old class. Joining us now, number 5. This is Brendan Murphy. He goes with Susan Fitzpatrick's Grenanstown Maximilian. This one by KEC Maximum Joe. Combination winners of the 5- and 6-year-old championship at Bannow and Rathangan Show in July. A clear round in 76.45 for Brendan Murphy and Grenanstown Maximilian. That's 3 clear rounds today. Joining us now, this is Francis Derwin. He goes with John Glynn's Shanaclaw Louis Chu. This one by Louis Dam. Francis, a member of the junior bronze medal winning team in Oliva in Spain. A clear round in 78.38 for Francis Derwin and Shanaclaw Louis Chu. Joining us now, number 8 on the start list, Marion Hughes' HHS Tokyo. This one ridden by Carl Webb, third in the 6-year-old championship at National Balmoral in July. This horse won the 2021 Royal Dublin Society 5-year-old national championship when ridden by our reigning national champion, Mikey Pender. A clear round in 76.76 for Carl Webb and HHS Tokyo in this Horseport Ireland 6-year-old class. The 2021 National Show Jumping Champion joins us now, Kevin Gallagher. He goes with BP First of Many. He's gelding by Dignified von Zorgliat. BP First of Many. Fifth in the Horseport Ireland 6-year-old young horse production final in Barnadown earlier this month. One down there, 4 faults in a time of 80.50 for number 3, BP First of Many, ridden by Kevin Gallagher. Five clear rounds to date in this Horseport Ireland 6-year-old class. Joining us now, number 9, Sharon Fitzpatrick's Keatingstown Leah. This mare by Babaloo VDL, ridden by Susan Fitzpatrick. 2 down, 8 faults in a time of 77.16 for number 9, Susan Fitzpatrick and Keating Stanley. Joining us now, Thomas Doyle. He goes with Monbeg Ruby, this one by Dimont Dissemi. Always interesting to watch the progression of these horses through the age grades. This horse was 4th in the overall Horseport Ireland Studbook 5-year-old league in 2021, winner of the Horseport Ireland Studbook 6-year-old final at Maryville, and 7th in the overall Horseport Ireland Studbook 6-year-old league this year. The final part of the combination at 4C and the final fence down for a total of 8 faults and 78.55 for Monbeg Ruby and Thomas Doyle, number 10. 5 clear rounds to date from Gemma Phelan, Wesley Ryan, Brendan Murphy, Francis Derwin and Carl Webb in this 6-year-old class, very generously sponsored by Horseport Ireland. Number 11 is next to go. Deirdre Doyle goes with her own Can Cruise. Combination were 5th in the first qualifier yesterday. This horse was 2nd in the Horseport Ireland Studbook 6-year-old final class at Tattersall's and placed 2nd in the overall Studbook League for 2022. Deirdre Doyle, Can Cruise. So the front bar of the Poolbeg Lighthouse Oxer at 10 for 4 faults in a time of 80.10 for Deirdre Doyle and Can Cruise. Joining us now, former national champion Paddy O'Donnell. He goes with Clutahina Lighting. This gelding by OBOS Quality 004, owned by Rebecca Veal Hennessy. Number 12. A clear round in 83.57 there for Paddy O'Donnell and Cloutaheny Lighting. That gives us 6 going forward now to this Horse Sport Ireland 6-year-old jump off. Joining us now, Colm Keane. He goes with DSH Lucky Jr. This gelding by BBS McGregor, owned by Jack Ryan and Seamus Dre. This combination placed 4th in the Horse Sport Ireland Studbook 6-year-old final in Mullingar in June. And a clear round there for Colm Keane, DSH Lucky Jr., clear in 80.14. We'll be seeing them in the jump off. Joining us now, the combination were second in the first qualifier here yesterday morning. Vincent Byrne, he goes with Quality Time, Van Het, Hyundai. This combination placed 3rd in the Horse Sport Ireland Studbook 6-year-old final in Mullingar in June. Vincent Byrne. Unfortunate there, the final fence down 4-fold, 78.48 the time for Vincent Byrne. And Quality Time, Van Het, Hyundai, but we will be seeing them back in the final as they are one of the qualifiers from Wednesday. Joining us now, Mr. Rocky Blue, this gelding by Shakun Blue, owned by Michael and Fiona Roach, and ridden by Michael Roach. So 3 down there for 12 faults and a time of 81.76 for number 15, Mr. Rocky Blue, ridden by Michael Roach. Going forward to the jump off at the moment, number 2, Gemma Phelan, number 4, Wesley Ryan, number 5, Brendan Murphy, number 6, Francis Derwin, number 8, Carl Webb, number 12, Paddy O'Donnell, and number 13, Colm Keane. Joining us now, this is the Toulon or Gelding Castlebridge Logan. This one owned by Brendan and Pauline Findlay, ridden by Sean Kavanagh. This is the combination that won the Royal Dublin Society Dublin Horse Show qualifier at the Meadows Equestrian Centre in County Armagh in May. Yes, indeed. The winner of the qualifier in the Meadows goes straight into the jump off here in the Horseport Ireland, a 6-year-old class clear in 82.11 for Sean Kavanagh and Castlebridge Logan. Robin Moran joins us now. She goes with Rose Dempsey's Stetter mare Miss Stella. Robin, the national young rider champion in 2021, and this year winner of the TRM National Spring Tour. Robin Moran, Miss Stella. A total of 12 faults there and 80.82 for number 17, Robin Moran and Miss Stella. Our next competitor, number 18. This is Leonardo. This I'm Special Muse Gelding, owned by Francis Derwin and ridden by European Junior Team Bronze medalist Francis Derwin Jr. Francis Derwin going very well in the main arena here this evening, going clear there with Leonardo, clear in 82.35, a combination we're seeing back in the jump off. Joining us now, number 19 on the start list. This is the reigning national show jumping champion, Mikey Pender. He goes with HHS Rose. This one by Lam de Fatan, this mare owned by Marion Hughes. Combination were winners of the 6-year-old championships at National Balmoral in July and were third in the Boomerang 6 and 7-year-old final at Mill Street International Show last weekend. Clear round there for Mikey Pender with HHS Rose in 78.78. So we've seen them in the jump. Joining us now, number 20. The Dallas VDL Gelding MCS Leicester. This one owned and ridden by Hannah Agnew. So the Longines Vertical at 6 down for a total of 4 faults in 84.56 there for MCS Leicester and Hannah Agnew. Joining us now, number 21. This is Molly Hughes Bravo. She goes with the dignified von Zorgliat mare HHS Savannah. This one owned by Marion Hughes. A combination were 6th in the 6-year-old championship at National Balmoral in July. So 2 fences down there, 8 faults in a time of 84.60 for Molly Hughes Bravo and HHS Savannah. Our next competitor is Jonathan Smith. He goes with the Quintero Sia Gelding CSF Rio. And this one owned by Sylvia Craig and Richard Smith. Combination were third in the Horse Sport Ireland Studbook 6-year-old final class at Ardcoon Equestrian Centre in County Sligo in June. Four faults in a time of 82.13 for CSF Rio, ridden by Jonathan Smith. Total of 10 going forward to the jump off in the 6-year-old class, very generously sponsored by Horse Sport Ireland. We're joined now by number 23. This is the Carrera VDL Gelding HK Carrera. This one owned by Andrew Hughes and ridden by Oisín Aylward, who were fourth in the first qualifier here yesterday, and were third in the Horse Sport Ireland 6-year-old young horse production final in Barnadown in County Wexford earlier this month. And a clear round there in 78.67. So we'll be seeing Oisín Aylward and HK Carrera coming forward now to the jump off in the 6-year-old class, very generously sponsored by Horse Sport Ireland. Coming forward now, a combination qualified at the Meadows Equestrian Centre. This is Hattie McDermott. She goes with her own Emo Pixie. It's mare by Pollux de Muse, number 24. So the Longines vertical at 6 coming into play once again, and the second part of the double at 9B down for 8 faults and 79.57 there for Ida McDermott and Emo Pixie. Joining us now, our big winner here on Wednesday morning, Portuguese international rider Jose Pereira Travio dos Ramos Faustino. He goes with the Cornet Oblensky Gelding HHS Cyprus, this one owned by Marion Hughes. This combination were fourth in the 6-year-old championship at National Balmoral in July. So 4 faults there in a time of 85.04 for Jose Pereira Travio dos Ramos Faustino and HHS Cyprus, but we will be seeing them in the final on Sunday for the Cruising 6-year-old championship, as they were the winners of the first qualifier here yesterday morning. In the arena now, the combination that won the qualifier in Barnadown in County Wexford, representing the Army Equitation School. This is Lieutenant Adam Benson Byrne. He goes with the Minister of Defence's Future Trend gelding Glendara. So the first part of the combination at 4A down for a total of 4 faults and 83.78 for Lieutenant Adam Benson Byrne and Glendara. Joining us now, the winner of the qualifier at Mullingar Equestrian Centre in County Westmeath in June. This is Tig McKernan. He goes with Castlelawn Cybon. This mare by Cybon W, owned by Enda McKernan. Number 27. First part of the double at 9A down for 4 faults in 81.87 for Tig McKernan and Castlelawn Cybon. Joining us now, Jenny Kundla. She goes with Tullibard's Benny Special. This one by Tullibard's Benny's Legacy. This gelding owned by Hans-Jürgen Kundla. Jenny Kundla, former individual gold medalist at the FEI Jumping Children on Horses European Championships and a team and silver bronze medalist at the FEI Eventing Young Rider Championships in 2021 and 2022. So one of our talented medal-winning young riders, Jenny Kundla, goes clear there. Will be in the jump-off with Tullibard's Benny Special clear in 84.36. Kilmountain Saphira is in the arena now. This 6-year-old mare by KMS Chicago, owned by Gillian Ann Margaret Bond, ridden by multiple national champion Francis Connors from County Waterford. Francis Connors and Kilmountain Severa, 4 faults there in a time of 82.39. Our next competitor is number 30. This is Abby Sweetenham. She goes with Barra and Jeremy Sweeten's Dora the Explorer. It's won by Baduel. Abby Sweetenham, former European Pony Team Gold medalist, and she's featured recently on the Horse Country programme on RTÉ television. A clear round in 82.58 for Dora the Explorer and Abby Sweetenham. That's a combination we've seen back in the jump-off in this 6-year-old class, very generously sponsored by Horse Sport Ireland. Now, just giving you an update on a score that we gave out for Sean Kavanagh, Castlebridge Logan, number 16. Following a review of this round by the ground jury, they have confirmed that, in fact, Sean had fence number 1 down, so a revised score of 4 faults, 82.11 for number 16, Sean Kavanagh and Castlebridge Logan. Joining us now, Wesley Ryan. He goes with the Cobra Gelding El Pablito. This one owned by W.O. Sport Horses and the rider, number 31. So the first part, the double down in 4 faults and 88.51 for Wesley Ryan and El Pablito, number 31. Joining us now, number 32. This is Seamus Hughes Kennedy. Seamus, another one of our talented young riders. He was the winner of the Young Rider Grand Prix at the International Show in Hagen in Germany earlier this season. He goes with the Kriva Ferro gelding Curra owned by the rider and Kira Kearney. Number 32. And a clear round there for Seamus Hughes Kennedy and Curra Ferro. Their time 82.64. Another combination we're seeing in the jump off in this Horseport Ireland 6-year-old class. Many thanks to Horseport Ireland for their great support. Number 33, Gemma Phelan, Cara Gregg, Jack Burrow, they have withdrawn. They've already qualified. They were third in the first qualifier. Joining us now is number 34. This is Brendan Murphy. He goes with the Cornet Oblensky gelding Shershin Kalinski. They were the overall winners of the 2022 Horseport Ireland Studbook 6-year-old League for 2022. Fence 7 and the first part of the double down for a total of 8 faults and 80.39 for Shershin Kalinski, ridden by Brendan Murphy. Three left to go in the first round of this Horseport Ireland 6-year-old class. We're joined now by Gabriel Slattery. He goes with the Sligo Candy Boy gelding Captain Candyman. A combination were winners of the Horseport Ireland Studbook 6-year-old final class at Ardcoon Equestrian Centre in County Sligo in June. The back power of the Oxford 7 and the first part of the double down at 9 for 8 faults and 85.09 for Gabriel Slattery and Captain Candyman. Joining us now, the penultimate combination in the opening round of the Horseport Ireland 6-year-old class, Pat Keogh's Cannon Mare ABC Saving Grace, written by Ethan Ahern. The combination were 6th in the Horseport Ireland 6-year-old Young Horse Production Final in Barnadown in County Wexford earlier this month. A clear round in 84.31 for ABC Saving Grace, ridden by Ethan Ahern, with 1 left to go now in the opening round of the Horseport Ireland 6-year-old class. Joining us now, Michael Orman's 6-year-old mare, Kylemore Lady, this one by Cannon, ridden by Linda Maloney. Combination were 5th in the Horseport Ireland Studbook 6-year-old final class at Maryville Show in County Cork in July, and 5th in the overall Horseport Ireland Studbook 5-year-old league back in 2021. Always interesting to see the progress of these horses up through the age grades. So fence 5 and 9B down there.
What's his time?
8 falls there for in 79.48 for Kylemore Lady and Linda Maloney. So we had 13 clear rounds in the opening round of the Horseport Ireland 6-year-old class. Clear rounds from number 2, Gemma Phelan with Listara Clooney. Number 4, Wesley Ryan, Serena van der Berghove. Number 3, Brendan Murphy and Grenanstown Maximilian. Number 4, Francis Derwin Jr. with Chanaclaw Louis Chu. Number 5, number 8, Carl Webb and HHS Tokyo. Number 12, Paddy O'Donnell, Cutahena Lightning. Number 13, Tholam Keane and DSH Lucky Jr. Number 18, Francis Derwin Jr. and Leonardo. Number 19, Mikey Pender and HHS Rose. Number 23, Oisin Aylward and HK Carrera. Number 28, Jenny Kunla and Tullybard's Benny Special. Number 30, Abby Sweetnam and Dora the Explorer. And number 36, Ethan Ahern and ABC Saving Grace. Now, we have been advised that 2 of those combinations have elected to withdraw from the jump-off. Number 23, Oisin Aylward and HK Carrera. And number 28, Jenny Kunla and Tullybard's Benny Special. So that leaves us with 11 combinations going against the clock in this Horseport Ireland 6-year-old class. Many thanks to all of the team working hard there. Our course builders and our course designer today is John Doyle. So 12 going forward now to the jump-off of the Horseport Ireland 6-year-old final. 2 have withdrawn, Oisin Aylward and Jenny Kunla, leaving Gemma Phelan, Listara Clooney, Wesley Ryan, Serena van der Berghove, Brenda Murphy, Grenanstown Maximilian, Francis Derwin Jr. with Chanaclaw Louis Chu, Carl Webb, HHS Tokyo, Paddy O'Donnell, Clotahena Lightning, Tholam Keane with DSH Lucky Jr., Francis Derwin Jr. with a second one, Leonardo, Mikey Pender, HHS Rose, Abby Sweetnam, Dora the Explorer, Seamus Hughes Kennedy with Carriffero, and Ethan Ahern with ABC Saving Grace. So we look out on the course, our jump-off track for this Horseport Ireland 6-year-old class. Looking straight down in front of us here in front of the committee box on the Anglesey stand side, our first fence will be fence number 11. That is the vertical. And then they swing back on that right-handed approach over to the Dublin fence. Fence number 12, the Oxer. Then we go around to a new fence in the middle of the arena on the right rein. You'll see there the distinctive quill and ink fence, the Oxer. That's now fence number 14 on the track. From there, they continue on to what was the first part of the double, the vertical at 9A, directly underneath the Irish flag there, the floral arrangement in the centre of the arena here at the Dublin show. And then it's back around on the left rein to the far side of the flagpoles to take on the first and second parts of what was the combination at 4. So it's Oxer in, vertical out, then back around right-handed to the Oxer at the far side of the arena, directly across from us here at the judges' box on the grandstand side. That was fence number 1 on the original track. And then it's down to the final fence, jumping fence number 3 in the opposite direction, which is now fence number 15, the Longines Oxer, the last fence on this course designed by John Doyle. 350 metres in length, time allowed of 60 seconds, a time limit of 120 seconds. So a total of 14 combinations went clear in round 1, but 2 of those, Oisín Aylwood, HK Carrera, and Jenny Cunliffe and Tullibard's Benny Special, have withdrawn, leaving us 12 going against the clock to decide the winner of the Horseport Ireland 6-year-old class here, the last class on the very ladies' day at this year's Longines FEI Nations Cup Royal Dublin Society Dublin Horse Show. And don't forget, there's plenty of top class action coming ahead here tomorrow, including the highlight of the show, the Longines FEI Nations Cup of Ireland for the award of the Aga Khan Challenge Trophy. That gets underway here tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock. And plenty of action in the showing rings and in Simmons Court. But it's all about the Aga Khan Trophy here tomorrow at the show. We welcome into the arena the first combination in the jump off for the Horseport Ireland 6-year-old class. This is Gemma Phelan. She goes with Lisdara Clooney. This chestnut gelding by the clone Cruising Arish, owned by Dan Gallivan. Now, 8 will go forward from this jump off to the final on Sunday. Great start to the jump off, clear all the way there in a time of 43.85 for our Pathfinder Gemma Phelan with Dan Gallivan's Lisdara Clooney. So she was jumping over 4B at 29 seconds and the penultimate fence at 37 seconds as a guide. The first to take on that target, clear 43.85, is Wesley Ryan. He goes with Serena van der Berg Hoover-Z. This one owned by WR Sport Horses and the rider. This mare by Staccato Gold. A clear round in 45.84 for Wesley Ryan and Serena van der Berg Hoover-Z. Gemma Phelan, Liz Dara Clooney, our leader, clear in 43.85. Brendan Murphy next to go. He goes with Susan Fitzpatrick's Grenanstown Maximilian. This gelding by KEC Maximum Joe. Great round there by Brendan Murphy. Grenanstown Maximilian clear in 39.40. That goes straight to the top of the leaderboard. Gemma Phelan now in second place, 43.85 and clear. So Team Junior bronze medalist Francis Derwin Jr. He's got two into the jump off here. The first of these is Chanaclaw Louis Chu. This one owned by John Glynn. It's gelding by Louis Dam. That leader, Brendan Murphy, Grenanstown Maximilian, clear 39.40. Clear round in 41.54 for Francis Derwin Jr. and Chanaclaw Louis Chu. So that slots them into second place at the moment. Two of the combinations here that have withdrawn already qualified and two remaining in the jump-off have already qualified. That's Grenanstown Maximilian and ABC Saving Grace. So they're all battling it out for the remaining 8 places as we're joined now by Carl Webb with HHS Tokyo. This one by 27 Zetten Ascot, owned by Marion Hughes. Carl Webb, HHS Tokyo, number 5. So a clear round there in 40.92 for Carl Webb and HHS Tokyo. That slots them into second place at the moment behind our current leader Brendan Murphy and Grenanstown Maximilian clear in 39.40. Paddy O'Donnell in the arena now. He goes with the OBOS Quality 004 Gelding Clothahini lighting. This one owned by Rebecca Veal Hennessy. So 4A down for 4 faults in a time of 41.68 for Clothahina Lighting and Paddy O'Donnell. Colm Keane goes next. He rides DSH Lucky Jr. This gelding by BBS McGregor, owned by Seamus Dre and Jack Ryan. Brendan Murphy, Grenanstown Maximilian are current leader, clear in 39.40 in this Horse Sport Ireland 6-year-old class. So a clear round there in 45.78 and into 5th place for Colm Keane with DSH Lucky Jr. Brendan Murphy, Grenanstown Maximilian leading the way, clear in 39.40. Carl Webb and HHS Tokyo in 2nd place at the moment, clear in 40.92. Francis Derwent Jr., Shanaclaw Louis Chu, clear 41.54, currently in 3rd place. Many thanks to our very generous sponsors, Horse Sport Ireland. Horse Sport Ireland is the national governing body for equestrian sport in Ireland and maintains the Irish Horse Register. And we are delighted to be joined this evening by the Chief Executive Officer of Horse Sport Ireland, Mr. Dennis Duggan. And Mr. Duggan will be joining us for the prize-giving ceremony at the end of this class this evening. So Francis Derwent Jr. has 2 true to the jump off. We're just giving him an opportunity to warm up his 2nd horse, Leonardo. Plenty of top-class action ahead here at the Longines FEI Nations Cup Royal Dublin Society Dublin Horse Show over the weekend. We will have one of the most entertaining classes, one of the highlights of the week, the Land Rover Puissance, the high jump competition, all the thrills, the spills, the excitement, the music, the entertainment. Brendan McCardle will be your MC for all the excitement on Saturday evening. And then it's the really serious business of the small matter of €350,000 on offer for the Longines International Grand Prix of Ireland. The award of the Irish Trophy to the winner was last won in 2019 by Shane Breen for Ireland. And of course, those important world ranking points and the potential to be invited to 5-star shows around the world. That's all coming up at the weekend here at the Longines FEI Nations Cup, Royal Dublin Society, Dublin Horse Show. So many thanks to Mikey Pender, our reigning national champion, for facilitating us by agreeing to move up the order. So he joins us now in the arena with Marion Hughes's HHS Rose. This mare by Lam de Fatan. That target set by Brendan Murphy in Grenanstown Maximilian, clear in 39.40 in this Horse Sport Ireland 6-year-old class. Great round there from Mikey Pender. HHS Rose clear 40.60. That slots him into second place at the moment, behind our current leader, Brendan Murphy, and Grenanstown Maximilian clear in 39.40. We also thank Abby Sweetnam for agreeing to move up the order to facilitate us, former European Pony Team Gold medalist and someone who's been featuring on the RTE television program Horse Country. She goes with Dora the Explorer. This one, a mare by Diabadou, owned by Barra and Jeremy Sweetnam. Clear round in 45.35 for Abby Sweetnam, Dora the Explorer. That slots them into sixth place at the moment. Francis Derwin Jr., member of that junior bronze medal winning team out in Oliva in Spain at the Junior European Championships, joins us now. He is currently in fourth place with Chanaclaw Louis Chu clear in 41.54. He goes now with Leonardo. This one owned by Francis Derwin, and gelding by I'm Special Demuse. Good round, clear 39.56, just fractions behind Grenanstown. Maximilian clear 39.40. Good enough to slot Francis Derwent Jr. Leonardo into second place at the moment, and he's also fifth with Shana Claw Louis Chu. An excellent performance here this evening by Francis Derwent Jr. in the main arena. Joining us now, Seamus Hughes Kennedy. He goes with Curra Ferro. This gelding by Creva Ferro, owned by the rider and Ciara Kearney. Seamus Hughes Kennedy, winner of the highly competitive Young Rider International Grand Prix in Hagen in Germany earlier this year. Clear round in 42.15 for Seamus Hughes Kennedy, and Curra Ferro slots them into sixth place at the moment with one left to go in this Horseport Ireland 6-year-old class. Final taking place here on Sunday for the Cruising 6-year-old Championship. 8 qualify from this class, 8 have already qualified from the first qualifier yesterday. Our final combination in the jump-off is in the arena now. Pat Keogh's Cannon Mare, ABC Saving Grace, ridden by Ethan Ahern. Brendan Murphy, Grenanstown Maximilian, our current leader, clear in 39.40. That is the target. Clear round 40.50 slots them into third place. But it means we have a winner of the Horseport Ireland 6-year-old class, and the winner is Brendan Murphy with Grenanstown Maximilian, clear in 39.40. So very shortly we'll have the prize giving ceremony in front of the committee box here on the Agassiz stand side of the arena. And our winner today, Brendan Murphy and Grenanstown Maximilian, clear in 39.40. In second place we have Francis Derwent Jr. and Leonardo, clear in 39.56. Third place going to Ethan Ahern and ABC Saving Grace, clear in 40.50. In fourth place, Mikey Pender with HHS Rose, clear in 40.60. Fifth place going to Carl Webb, HHS Tokyo, clear in 40.92. And in sixth place, Francis Derwin Jr. and Chanaklo Louis Chu, clear in 41.54. Our prize winners coming into the main arena for the presentation ceremony for the Horseport Ireland 6-year-old class. Many thanks to Horseport Ireland and all of the team there for their fantastic support of the Royal Dobbs Society and the Longy FEI Nations Cup Royal Dobbs Society Dublin Horse Show. And we're delighted to welcome today the Chief Executive Officer of Horseport Ireland, Mr. Dennis Duggan, joining us for the prize-giving ceremony. Our prize winners lining up now in front of the committee box on the Anglesey Sand side of the arena. Mr. Leonard Cave, the arena director, joining us along with Mr. David Lee from the ground jury. So Mr. Dennis Duggan coming forward now to make the presentation to our winner of the Horseport Ireland 6-year-old class, Brendan Murphy, with Susan Fitzpatrick's Grenelstown Maximilian, gelding by KEC Maximum Joe, clear in 39.40. So the presentation party, Mr. Dennis Duggan, Chief Executive Officer of Horseport Ireland, making the presentation to Brendan Murphy with Susan Fitzpatrick's Grenelstown Maximilian. This gelding by Maximum Joe. They were clear in 39.40 to win this class here this evening. Combination we'll be seeing in the cruising 6-year-old National Championship final here on Sunday in the main arena. And the Horseport Ireland team joining Mr. Duggan for the photographs. In second place, Francis Derwin Jr. with Leonardo. This one owned by Francis Derwin. It's Chestnut gelding by I'm Special Demuse. They were clear in 39.56. In third place, Pat Keogh's ABC Saving Grace. This Cannon mare was clear in 40.50 and ridden by Ethan Ahern. Fourth place going to our reigning national show jumping champion, Mikey Pender, with Marion Hughes' mare HHS Rose. This one by Lam de Fatan. They were clear in 40.60. In fifth place, Carl Webb with Marion Hughes' HHS Tokyo is gelding by 7 Ascot, was clear in 40.92. And Francis Derwin Jr. picking up 2 rosettes here this evening in the main arena, taking 6th place with John Glynn's Chanaclo Louis Chu. The chestnut gelding by Louis Dam, taking 6th place, clear in 41.54. So a very good performance here in the main arena by the rider who's a member of the bronze medal winning team at the Junior European Championships in Oliva in Spain. So many thanks to Mr. Dennis Duggan, the Chief Executive of Horseport Ireland, for coming along to make the presentation here in the main arena this evening, and many thanks to our very generous sponsors, Horseport Ireland, for their support. We get the salute from Leonard Cave. It means it's lap of honour time as we ask Brendan Murphy, Grenanstown Maximilian to lead us off on our lap of honour. Your winner this evening, ladies and gentlemen, of the Horseport Ireland 6-year-old class, Brendan Murphy, Grenanstown Maximilian. Congratulations to Francis Derwin Jr., who played 2nd and 6th, to Ethan Ahern in 3rd, to Mikey Pender in 4th, and Carl Webb in 5th. Well done to Brendan Murphy. He's having a fantastic season. And he wins with Grenanstown Maximilian. We'll be seeing all of these combinations competing in the cruising 6-year-old national championship, very generously sponsored by Horseport Ireland, on Sunday morning here in the main arena on the final day of the launching FEI Nations Cup Royal Dublin Society Dublin Horse Show. Hope you enjoyed all the action in the main arena today. Very Ladies' Day at the Horse Show, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow for the highlight of the show, the launching FEI Jumping Nations Cup of Ireland, the award of the Aga Khan Challenge Trophy. Enjoy the rest of your evening from all of us here, Slán go Fóill.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd just like to thank you for being with us here and hopefully enjoying some of our music that we've been playing throughout the day and morning and evening and into the night here at the main arena. I hope you enjoyed the great show jumping here today, and we're looking forward already to tomorrow. It's day 3 of the 147th Horse Show. It's a big day. And don't forget at 3 o'clock, the Longines FEI Jumping Nations Cup of Ireland for the Aga Khan Trophy in the presence of His Excellency, the President of Ireland. Yes, the pressure mounts over the next 3 days, and I hope you can be here to share it with us, starting with tomorrow's international event. So take it easy, enjoy the rest of the evening. Bye-bye, and safe home.